Hello and welcome, my name is Jay, and in this video we're going to be looking at the live stream from FFG that happened last night, or in the UK very early in the morning, and it is now very early in the morning, but I've slept so I didn't watch it live. They've announced some things for Legion and other games, but if I'm honest, I find the Legion offerings a little bit underwhelming, and I hope that's because they're going to play catch up in the stock levels, but yeah, basically, let's show you just in case you missed it. You can go find this video on the on YouTube right now if you want it on the FFG website. I've had to move myself a little bit because I was trying to not cover up Anakin. Maybe I should cover up John. Do apologize, John. Don't know him personally. But yeah, so the Anakin, who apparently I think he has multiple they all have like multiple poses. I say they all, him and Maul, which were the problem I have with Anakin and Maul is they were leaked like, I don't know, 2 months ago now. Yeah, I understand you obviously didn't deliberately leak it, but I would maybe have tried to react to that situation. Can't really see much about his card. Nothing really interesting there. Apparently they did say, and I've not watched the whole thing back because I have to go to work. Well, I say go to work. I have to make sure I finish this before I'm due to start work from home at my desk right here. So you can imagine how awkward that would be. So they did say he gets stronger as he gets on. Cool. All right. I mean, fair enough. The model looks great, actually. I really like it. And it's the same for Maul. Maul looking fantastic. It looks like, and I hope that they've detailed his face. Because I ain't painting that face. To be fair, I'm still not painting droids at the minute, so I definitely ain't painting that face. I like the fact it comes with probe droids. I'm not sure he really needed it, but yeah, it's interesting. Doesn't show anything really in terms of rules, just the name of his command cards, which I'm sure some of you will be like, oh, this will be this, and it's cool. I know it's weird, I'm just in the middle of this, but it's the best place I can find for me. Two poses from that. I really like the one on the top left. The one where he's holding that one, it looks a bit more like cowardly. I like the aggressive stance. I was sort of semi-expecting, like the voice actor to come in and be doing something. I've done a trailer for this or something because he was in the studio months ago, but that doesn't appear to be the case. It does look like there is texture on his face for the markings, which some of you good painters might have a problem with, but I'll tell you what, the bad painters amongst us like me, I do find it funny they're actually going to price him differently because of the droids. Fair enough. And then they have, and what we basically have, a specialist for the Separatists and the Galactic Republic, which is fine. I didn't read too much about these. I didn't listen too much about these. Again, I'm a little bit short of time. Oh, I like Roger as a command card. Get that in there. Yeah, it sounds like the same kind of thing. A heal bot. This guy can be a commander or like a standalone commander, or you can whack him in a unit, that kind of thing. Yeah, so the sculpts, I've got to say, I really like. Oh, I'm slightly in the way. Maybe I should get rid of my face. Can't have that though, can we? The small one looks like it might be easy to paint. It's too many little bubbles and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not really familiar with that back droid there, but yeah, this one I really like. And the clones are not to be put out. They're also getting specialists. Fine, fine. I don't really have anything much to say about them. The models here look fine. I wanted to show you this one though because I think it looks better. When it's all painted up. Yeah, all right. Fine. I have no qualms about this. We thought these was probably going to come, but then that's it. Right. That's it for Legion. That's it. Now I understand they've got a lot of X-Wing releases to do, and for Armada they're doing Clone Wars, but for Legion, that's all they've announced. Now, I'm confused. By the way, they've also announced new things for all of the games, but they announced like a little what appeared to be like a Star Wars Destiny replacement, but for X-Men, using like card tokens and stuff like that. Interesting. It's not really a game for me, but interesting. All the Armada stuff now has got the Clone Wars. I'm not 100% sure how that's actually going to work if it's not like 2.0, is it? I don't understand. But if you're interested in Armada and X-Wing, then there's definitely news there for you. But yeah, that was it. Now, I wouldn't necessarily mind if that's all we got announced. If we had clear communication that one, we are trying to announce our releases closer to the time where they actually get released. I think a lot of people would be in favour of that. Maybe the TTS guys might not be in favour of that, but a lot of people would be in favour of that. And then secondly, if they said we might slow down our releases so we can get people the stuff that already exists, that'd be cool. Like, I'd quite like that as well. And obviously they're going to have an interesting release schedule now with 4 factions, because I don't think you really want to give every faction a new unit every month. But they're going to try and keep the synergy. So whether or not they're going to do like what they were doing, which maybe we're going to see a commander and a unit for 2 of the factions 1 month, and then a commander and a unit for the next faction, next 2 factions the next month, and then just keep going back and forth with that. I almost would like them to spread that out. I think that's a lot of models. I would almost like to see them to do 2 commanders and 2 commanders, and then 2 units and then 2 units, and like spread it out. Maybe, because they're gonna like, when you look at other games, you don't get releases that often and frequent. There are games where they're pumping them out, like X-Men, where it's like all commander. Sorry, I said X-Men. It's because of this game, it's on my mind. Marvel Crisis Protocol, which is apparently getting X-Men. I'm not sure if that's been announced. I've not seen it, but they're all like just 1 single figures, which I've always said like Legion could do, but really like this showing wasn't a massive showing. Now, there's another reason they might be doing that, because of 40k. Now, you might think, why? 40k is just pretty much like last week or whatever it was, got its new edition, and they might think, well, we won't try and directly compete with that with our big announcements right now. We'll hold off. So the Saturday, which it didn't sound like they were going to have anything properly like big, although it is on the main stage, so they might reveal 1 or 2 things. It's on the main like Gen Con web version of it, so they might reveal 1 or 2 things. And so there's that. And then they did say towards the end of this year they would announce stuff for 2021, so they may be biding their time deliberately. At least I hope so. I just think, like, this is your big moment, basically. These are the times where people like are expecting big news, and then to get something that was already leaked, and then specialists, which aren't that interesting because people saw that coming because did that with the previous factions. It's a bit meh, even though it's understandable. So I was all like hoping for like single player faction boxes and all that kind of stuff. Nope. So I'm not angry. I don't want to come across as like bitter or anything like that. I just think it was slightly underwhelming, and I think there's probably good reasons for that. And obviously FFG can't really tell us what those reasons are, and it's fine. X-Wing deserves like getting more of a showcase than Solis Armada. Maybe that's all it is. They don't want to distract too much. But yeah, on a personal note, I'm glad I didn't stay up for that one. That's all I'm going to say. Well, it's not all I'm going to say because I said the rest of the video. So have a beautiful day. I'm off to work, which is basically to get to my laptop here, which is I've actually got it done already. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.